Hi, my name Muhammad Shafiq bin Hamsani. My matrix number 191291929. I am from RY31 Industrial Power, and this is my video presentation for course alternative assessment for PLT 203 Electronic 2. Okay, so first let we discuss about the BJT, the introduction of BJT. Bipolar junction transistor or BJT is an electronic component mainly used for application and switching purpose. BJT comes in two types called NPN transistor and PNP transistor. Bipolar junction transistor use two charge carrier, which is electrons and holes, while the unipolar transistor like field effect transistor or FET use only one charge carrier. BJT is called a current control device where small current at the base side is used to control the large current at the other terminal. All three terminals of BJT are different in terms of their doping concentration. The emitter is highly doped as compared to the base and the collector. Okay, so let we discuss about the LDR. Light dependent resistor, LDR, or photoresistor are often used in electronic circuit designs where it is necessary to detect the presence or the level of light. These electronic components can be described by a variety of names, from light dependent resistor, LDR, photoresistor, or even photocell, and a photoconductor. A photoresistor or light dependent resistor is an electronic component that is sensitive to light. When light falls upon it, then the resistor changes. Values of the resistance of the LDR may change over many orders of magnitude. The value of the resistance falling as the level of the light increases. Based on the question, we have three main problems that we need to think and find the way on how to solve all the problem. The first is street lamps are constantly open. The second, the street lamps are controlled simultaneously. And the third problem is huge electricity consumption is a burden for environment. The method that I use to design my circuit is the first one, or the first step. We need to design the circuit by refer the schematic diagram that I have pasted on my slide. We can see from the schematic diagram, I use 3 resistor, 1 LDR or photoresistor, 1 power supply, 2 NPN type of BJT, and 2 relay SPDT type. After we have done design the circuit, then we need to set the power supply to 10 volt, set up the resistor 1 to 100 ohm, set up resistor 2 to 220 ohm, and as that I mentioned just now, we use the NPN type of BJT, and the function that I use, the relay SPDT type, is to connect the both AC and DC circuit. So for the result of my circuit, I divide into 3 conditions, which is the first one, when the presence of light is high, when the presence of light is medium, and when the presence of light is low. So for the first situation or condition, this is when the presence of light is low, which is no light. Okay, we can clearly see from the result circuit, we can see both bulbs are turned on. So the explanation is, when the LDR detect no presence of light, The resistance in LDR is 180 kilo ohm and the value is too high. Therefore, current will flow and trigger the base of terminal of the BJT because of the low resistance than LDR. Then, relay will turn AC circuit into the closed circuit and the bulb will turn on. Okay, for the second condition or the second situation, which is the medium presence of light, we can see clearly from my circuit result that I have been pasted on my slide. We can see just one bulb is turned on and the another one is turned off. So what happened actually? Actually, we see at the first thing, I divide into two situation, which is the what happened in resistor 1 and what happened in resistor 2. The first one, when the LDR detect the presence of light at that time, current will choose the easier way to flow, which is the low resistance. Since the value of resistor 1 is 100 ohm and the resistance in LDR is 944 ohm, so the current will flow through and trigger the base terminal of BJT, which is the relay will turn AC circuit into the closed circuit. So that's why the bulb in the flow in the way of resistor 1 is turned on. So what happened for the other bulb which is turned off? So this is the explanation. When the LDR detect the presence of light at that time, current will choose the easier way to flow, which is the low resistance. Since the value of resistor 2 is 220 ohm and the resistance in LDR is 944 ohm, so the current will flow through the LDR, which is direct to the ground, and the AC circuit still in open circuit. Plus information, the resistance in LDR not exact 944 ohms because of the first the flow. If we see the flow of the resistance of LDR, it will face the resistor 1 first, and then the time from resistor 1 to resistor 2, the resistance of LDR will decrease, which is maybe effect from the resistor itself or the environment. So the value of LDR is not exact 944 ohms, which is why the current is choose LDR because of maybe the value of LDR is low than the resistor 2. So that's why current will choose the LDR, and it will not trigger the base terminal of BJT, and the bulb will not turn on because of the AC circuit is still in open circuit. Okay, for the third condition or the third situation, which is the high presence of light. The explanation we can see from the result circuit that I have been prepared for you. We can see both bulb is turned off. So what happened? This is the explanation. When the LDR detect their presence of light, the resistance in LDR is 506 ohm and very low. Therefore, current will flow through the LDR because of the low resistance than the base terminal of BJT. Then relay will in open circuit and the bulb will turn off. For my conclusion, I can conclude that we use the combination of DC and AC circuit, and which is the function of LDR is to detect the presence of light, while the BJT as the switch for AC circuit. The LDR will prevent the street lamps from constantly turn on. Besides, the trigger of base terminal in DC circuit, which is the switch of AC circuit, will prevent the lamp from control simultaneously. Therefore, we can avoid the huge electricity consumption, which is a burden for environment.